Hey there, you guys. Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this shelving system that I received from Shirley Simple Shelves. I don't generally do product reviews, but I was approached by this company, and I thought, hey, that product is pretty cool, and I would actually use that, and I would actually like some. So I don't, unless I'm going to use it, I'm not going to review it. Just because I don't want to try to sell you on something that maybe I wouldn't buy myself or wouldn't use myself. It's a fantastic product. Once I saw it, I'm like, I really think I need that in my life. In my grow space, I'll take it outside, and yeah, I think it's pretty versatile. And I also love that you can kind of change it up. You can change the size of it. Well, not necessarily the size of the structure itself, but you can make it longer or narrower, depending on what your space is like. And in fact, we're going to get a coupon code. You're going to get $10 off your purchase if you use the code Plants and Things. So that's really exciting. I've never had that before. Usually if I do a product review, it's only because I like the product, and usually the company themselves don't know that I'm doing the product review. So, but this one, she sent it to me. The only downside I find to this is they only ship within the U.S. I'm in Canada. They made an exception for me, but if you're in Canada and you can't live without this particular shelving system, why not send them an email and see if they can make a special exception like they did for me. It's worth a shot, and again, you'll get a $10 coupon code, so that's fantastic. So what this shelving is it's basically using some of your basic like a 2x4 or 2x6 or 2x12 or whatever size piece of lumber, and then it fits within these brackets. Let me just pull this apart. This one that I have here is called the Little Easy. They have simple names. This is the Little Easy. Down in front here I have the Mini Easy. The Little Easy is made out of 2x6s. Oh my gosh, this agave pot is really heavy. So it's really a simple design. They manufacture these themselves, and you can, as I'm off camera here. My African violet is falling over. I've got them in self-watering pots over here. I'm just going to stick it on the ground. It's little self-watering containers, and I made the holes a little too big. So the pots tend to fall down inside the little reservoir, which isn't so great. So it's like a little balancing act. You live, you learn, you make adjustments so that things work out. So anyway, basically what you're going to get if you order these is, and it's super simple, I'm making it look harder than it is, you're getting these brackets. So this is the Little Easy, like I mentioned. So you have a hole here. This will fit a 2x6. This will also fit a 2x6. And then you will just simply slide your board into it, and voila, you've got a shelf. So you can make it as long as you want. I wouldn't recommend going more than maybe a 6-foot expanse, and then you'll have about a foot or a foot and a half on either side. So you just want to make sure that there's enough support here that when you put your plants or whatever you're storing on it, so that it doesn't bend and maybe buckle. But you can always order multiple ones, so if you want to have like a 12-foot expanse, you can place these legs periodically throughout the system. So this is the Little Easy. They come in multiple colors. I opted to go with black because everything goes with black. In time, I will probably end up painting these boards. Again, this is a 2x6. I think that this is a nice size. I think next time when I order again, I'm going to do a 2x12. I think that a 2x12 for most gardeners is probably a great size for outside plants. When I start putting this one, I believe this is more of an 8-inch size pot, and it goes nicely on the top shelf. but then when you're trying to fit it on the bottom shelf, it becomes a little bit more confined, more, it doesn't fit as well. So if it was a 2x12, it would probably do much better. So I'll move this out of the way again. The other one that I received is called the Mini Easy. I don't know whether you're able to see it there. Here, we'll bring it down to this camera. The Mini Easy is an interesting one. This actually fits really, really nicely on my window ledge. I have really deep window ledges, and I find that I wanted to have it. I thought it would be 2x4s, but they're like a 1x3 is what the board size is. And this one came with boards, and it came with extra boards. So I don't know if one breaks or if one gets moldy, you can replace them out. The one thing that I didn't like with this one is the construction of it is a little bit more permanent. I was trying to put them together and they don't slide in as easily as the other one, so I needed a rubber mallet to smack them on. I suppose if I was to sand this down a little bit, it would slide on a little easier. But really, for a shelf construction, this one is really really a sturdy one. I found that the pot size needed to be much smaller for this one if you're going to use it for plants. You can use them for whatever you want, but I found that for a 4-inch pot size, it just didn't give enough space. See, if I have an African violet here, the leaves crush up against the side, and it just doesn't fit. But if I use them on the top shelf, they're perfectly fine. But I thought, again, this Mini Easy, I thought that it was going to be a 2x4 size, and a 2x4 would have been perfect for an African violet. So yeah, what else? Feel free to go and check out and like their Facebook page, their Twitter, and their Instagram. There's a lot of really cool ideas for use of these shelves. I really enjoy them. And again, they come in different colors. I know that they come in black, they come in red, they come in a like a natural. I'll post some of the photos of the colors that these come in. And what else do they do? Oh, if you want anything custom, they can make things specific to the size of wood that you're wanting to do or use, as well as maybe you have a different shape that you want to do. I know that they have these. This is the very typical one, but then they also have a 3-tier high, and then it comes down, so it makes it into kind of like a bench, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm very excited to use these. You will see these in many of my videos moving forward, just because they're so useful. I'm probably going to end up painting out my boards. I think I mentioned that. I don't know what color I want to do it, but why not go fun with it? Maybe I'll go with a baby blue to go with the black. I noticed that in one of their Facebook posts, they had red legs and they had black boards, and it was really, really sleek. I like that one. So, yeah, Bob's your uncle, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a review. It's a really simple way to do shelving, and I'm surprised that they're not more available. Well, I guess that's why we're going to Shirley Simple Shelving, because that's where you can get them from. So I will put the website down below, and feel free to go and browse their page, check out all the options that they have, and yeah, it's a really cool product. I do recommend it. It's a really sturdy, welded product. It's made of metal. It's not made of plastic. It's quite sturdy. So again, totally recommend it. Again, the shipping is only within the U.S. at the moment, but feel free to email them. They might make some. They might send it out to you, but it will probably cost you extra in shipping. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and show me some photos if you end up buying some of these Shirley Simple shelves. Show me what you're doing with them. I feel like I'm on an angle here. I'm seeing myself in the viewfinder, and I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'd like to see what you're growing on your shelving. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with mine. I'll post some Instagram photos. And yeah, until next time, happy growing, everyone.